Hello everyone, here is Stellar Cameraman as always. The second part of the 34th episode, which came out record time after the release of the first part, changed the story for 180, because in it we saw real people for the first time in the whole time of Dom's studio existence. Thanks to this episode, it became clear to us why the newly appeared characters hate the Pencil Men so much, and why their commander is right in this war. In addition, the episode really had many twists and turns of events, which, as I said, changed the plot. We all did not expect that. In the episode description, it was written, "This shouldn't have happened," which refers to the brutal destruction of many people by C-Pen. For me, this episode was one of those that helped to reveal the plot. Also, in addition to all of the above, we'll break down everything that's been going on in the Pencilman base, including this character. We'll also discuss these people we saw for the first and last time. Of course, we'll get to the most important part of this episode, which is what cruelty did C-Pen commit and why. Now you put your likes, subscribe to the channel, and let's get going. The series begins with the moment from the 6th of this episode, in which Skibidi almost infected Clock Titan. Well, we all remember that he failed, and the camera titan with him flew away. However, a little later, after hitting our character with a magnet from Skibidi, we moved to someplace, or rather to the base of Pencils. I want to note that the episode does not take place in real time. That is, it was in time with the 6th episode, just like that. Revealing the past, we are given much more information so that we can kind of get the plot itself. After teleporting to this base, we can notice familiar characters, among which there is someone we do not know, but as it turns out later, he is their leader. We will talk about him later. Meanwhile, the photo man asked our cameraman what was going on there, and he showed the tablet in which was the loser Clock Titan, because of which they were amazed and surprised, although C-Pan said that they could not help them, and at that time they did not have many chances to win. And specifically now they need to make a lot of clones and create a lot of Pencil Men. The fact that this episode demonstrates an event from the past is proven by the character that the pencil leader creates. The character he created we have seen many times. It's a big pencil man who is currently at the main base of Skibidi. By the way, before this episode I didn't know how to destroy these pencils. However, now it became clear that their life is on their head, or rather on the pencil, and by destroying it, you can actually kill them. After all, only after he drew a green pencil strip, he came to life. Although no matter how many times the pencils are not destroyed, their leader can draw even 1,000 of them, so to defeat their race must first destroy this character, which is unlikely to be easy for them to succeed. But still, and that this is their leader, proves the Francia C-Pan. He calls him father, perhaps because he created him, because as we know, and a little later we will verify again, C-Pen is an AI developed, actually this character. At this time, a C-Pen managed to find their secret hideout. How it turned out he himself does not know, but later I will tell you how. After opening teleportation to the right place, the scene changed, and here is the historical moment, when for the first time in multi-universe of Skibidi, we see real-life people who live quietly, children play, adults work, and some people watch Skibidi and do not understand who they are and why they came here at all. A little later, you can notice a girl who is holding her joint photo with the very captain and the first Skibidi Toilet, which at the moment is on the main base and waiting for his exit. After that, the mom of this girl appears, actually the wife of the first Skibidi. She certainly found her fiancé. From their conversation, you can find out that the father of this girl, that is the captain, since that time is on the battle. It is interesting that even then they probably did not know that the father is already a Skibidi Toilet and is at war with aliens. After all, these people did not know what these creatures are, who they are in general, and even on this photo, the captain is just an ordinary man. Then we switch to these Skibidi who are standing near this village and apparently guarding it, probably at the request of the captain himself. Although the toilets complain that more guards should have been sent here because they are not enough, and another says that they are the only ones who can talk, which once again proves that they are ordinary people who have been turned into Skibidi. And those who are in this village should not know about the war, and in general, as few people as possible should know about it. And the most interesting thing in their conversation, which few people paid attention to, is the last phrase, that these are the last people and there is no one else to know about the war. Although I do not believe that they are the last and there are no more people, probably they will soon appear, only in the present time. In the meantime, while they thought that no one could come to them, the pencils, the photo man, and in general, the squad that was on the base of the pencils came here. One of the Skibidi said in surprise that no one could have found this place if there was no signal from here. In fact, the signal was issued in the beginning, in the moment when we were shown the people, where you can see a man with a TV. It is possible that through this device, CPAN was able to find this place, because he is very advanced and smart, if not for this reason. I have no other theories. You can share yours in the comments. As expected, the pencils easily managed to deal with the guard, and even with one of the people who decided to defend himself, while CPAN did not realize that he killed not Skibidi. Photoman realized it and understood, because he is not an artificial intelligence like CPAN, who does what is specified in his program. Later, he commanded to gather everyone who is here, because of which the village is in total chaos. Everyone runs away. Some are destroyed. Thankfully, one of the people manages to escape from here, which afterwards can very severely affect the plot and the appearance of some more people. But most of the people, they still gathered in one place, just like one artist. People were just perplexed what is going on here, and who are all these creatures that invaded them and started to ruin them. Honestly, the moment is very sad, and it even reminded me of some drama. The realization of this episode, as cool as possible, Dom Studio can see that they are trying very hard and doing wonders. They are not even far from the movies. They have cool ideas and, more importantly, awesome realization, so they can easily create something else besides Skibidi. Meanwhile, Photoman tries to talk CPAN out of what he wants to do, because he doesn't realize that these are innocent people who can't stop them. He reacts with surprise and says that, in my system, there is no data about it. That is, the one who made it. He did not touch the subject of people, and did not protect them in any way. Maybe it was done on purpose or not, intentionally. But the fact remains that CPAN can destroy everyone he does not recognize, while the Photoman was repeatedly fed to tell him that they are friends with them, they are kind, and are not a threat to them. He said that there is no one harmless, and all here Skibidi toilets, no matter children or adults, and they are a danger and threat to us. Shot just all who were there, without sparing a single living soul. On the one hand, he is not to blame. The one who set up and generally created it is to blame. If its creator had touched on the subject of people and would have pointed them out to the AI, these people would have survived, because in fact they were not in any way a threat or someone dangerous to them. However, this does not interest the commander, who is ready to avenge his daughter, which CPAN mercilessly destroyed, along with all the others. As happens in all movies, the father for his daughter or family always avenges those who hurt them, no matter that here it's Skibidi. In my view, the commander is right, because the family is sacred, and any self-respecting person will take revenge on those who affected his family. Anyway, what I found out, as for me, soon CPAN will die. Will do it actually, this commander and his squad. But how and when, we do not know yet. Probably will be another part of the 34th episode. If not, then I have accurate information that in the 35th episode will return Speaker Titan. And this already changes a lot. Probably he will return and immediately help the camera Titan. Although everywhere, you can say on all fronts, there are different events. Then the commander, then the scientist, then pencil men, while we cannot understand what and with whom will be. Although I think that with the return of Speaker Titan, will begin, and G-Man Apocalypse. Everything is very interesting. We just as always need to wait for new information about the next episodes, which should appear soon. I will definitely share them, and possibly make a new video. So again, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell, and of course, where without likes, I'll go and you can watch my other videos. They are also very interesting. Bye, everyone.